Hey everyone, I'm Alicia and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to give you guys a quick and easy winged eyeliner tutorial. I know people still struggle with creating the perfect wing, and hopefully today I'll be able to provide you with some tips and tricks on how to quickly and easily create the perfect wing eyeliner. So if you guys would like to learn how to create a wing liner, just keep on watching. So first I want to start by apologizing if you hear any like weird noises in the background. It's the portable heater that I have plugged in. My room is cold as hell, and you know, this is like my fourth time trying to do this video, and I feel like I've had y'all waiting long enough. So I'm like, you know what, whatever, it's cold, but I'm just gonna tough it out and just plug in the heater. So if you hear it in the background, I'm sorry for that annoying ass noise. Hopefully my camera isn't picking it up as loud as it actually is, and hopefully I'm loud enough to actually muffle out the sound. As you can see, my brows are already done. I actually just did a tutorial probably a week or two ago showing you how I do my brows 2 different ways. I'll link it up below just in case you want to check it out. So my brows are done. I already primed and set my eyelids using, of course, my LA Girl Pro concealer, and I set it in place using setting powder, and of course I added a little bit of brow bone highlight. If you see me looking down, it's because I have my mirror below my camera, and that way as I'm explaining what I'm doing, I could actually see what I'm doing. So first things first, I'm actually going to use the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the color Jet Black. It's not a waterproof liner, and the reason I'm not going to use a waterproof liner is because I feel like in order for you to start to, you know, get the flow of how you do your wing, and just for practice sake, you should use a liner that isn't waterproof. That way if you mess up, you're able to wipe it off quickly and easily with either makeup remover wipes or micellar water, clean it up and just start again. If you use a waterproof liner, it's going to be a lot more difficult to wipe it off and start again. You're going to be rubbing your eyes until they're raw. So just for the sake of this video, I'm going to show you how to use it using a regular liquid liner. This is actually one of my favorite liners to use, but it does transfer a bit if you do not set it in place with an eyeshadow. So with that being said, I mainly just use this eyeliner if I'm doing a small little wing, or if I just want to do a quick tight line, or if it's just for me to take pictures. Other than that, I do prefer, and I do actually use a waterproof liquid eyeliner. So I've been sitting here trying to think of a way to easily show you how to do a wing liner. I personally, I'm not sure if you've seen any of my tutorials, I do it totally different than how I'm showing you, well, how I'm going to demonstrate how to do it. And that's because I'm a bit more comfortable enough to do a wing liner without feeling like I'm going to mess it up or that I have to possibly do it all over again. I'm going to show you how I taught myself to apply liner, and by me doing it enough, it allowed me to be comfortable and confident in my skills to be able to do it the way that you see me do it in my tutorials. I'm actually going to do the tight line method. The reason I call it the tight line method is because you know how when you apply like a liquid, not a liquid, a pencil liner to the upper lash area, how you tend to do it on the inside or underneath right here? Well, I call this the tight line method is because it's going to be the same concept, and it's going to act as if you're trying to create a thin black line to hide a false lash band. So that's why I call it that method. I don't know if that's the real name of it, but I just felt like that was the easiest and best way to describe exactly what I'm doing. I'm actually going to open up my liquid liner, and I'm going to try to get off as much excess product as possible so that I really have virtually nothing on my brush. And by me doing that, it allows me to have the most control over what I'm doing, and also it ensures that I'm not applying too much product all at once. Starting from the inner corner of my eye, I'm actually going to apply small strokes like that. And I'm going to do it as close to my lash line as possible, as if I'm trying to tight line. So just like I said, small line straight across. From the inner corner of your lid all the way to the outer corner. Try to make this line as thin as possible, but if you make it this size, that's perfectly fine. And just follow it all the way across to the outer part of your lid. We're not going to focus on flicking it out as of yet. We're just going to do this step. And of course, you can just go back in and get more of the liner out if you need, but just make sure to wipe off as much of the excess as possible. Okay, that part is done. This is the easiest part. By me breaking it down and showing you this step, I feel like it's a foolproof way to be able to get your wing liner perfect every single time. So, as you can see, we already did from the inner corner to the outer corner, and we stopped right here in this corner right here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to flick the liner at an angle as if I'm following the lower lash line of my eye, and I'm going straight like this. As you can see, it's somewhat diagonal. I'm going to follow that same direction and wing it out. Of course, make sure you have as little bit of product as possible when doing this step. Just like that. Now, this is where it kind of gets tricky, and it's all in the wrist. If you feel like you don't have a steady enough hand, just place your hand on your cheek, okay? Now you're going to take this line and swoop it back to connect it to the line that you just created on your lid itself, okay? Just like that. Now this is the part where you go in, and it's like connecting the dots. You're coloring inside the lines, just fill it in with some liner. Take your time doing this step. Okay, now we're going to do the other side, okay? You're going to start by lining as close to your lash line as possible. Stop right at the corner right here, making sure that it's diagonal in the same direction as your lower lash line. You're going to take it and just bring it right back in. Hey, so I totally forgot to include this in the video, but I wanted to say that by me showing you and breaking it down in this way, this gives you the basic template just to create the most natural looking day-to-day wing. But in the video, I'm also going back and I decided to thicken it up just to show you that using the same exact steps, you can actually go back in and bold out your wing and make it more dramatic if you want to. And there you have it. So of course after this step you would apply some mascara to complete the look, and then of course some false lashes, and this is how your wing is going to come out. Now of course if you mess up you can always wipe it off, try again, but if you're pressed for time you can always use a little bit of concealer on the back of your hand, and using a very angled brush, dip it in and get a little bit of the concealer on the brush and just easily swipe it and clean it up so that it's more even. Especially if it's uneven on both sides, you can do that to even them out. I'm going to apply some mascara and some false lashes, and I'm gonna wrap up this tutorial. So I'll see you in a second. And that completes this tutorial. Any questions for any products that I am wearing on my face will be listed in the description box down below. I hope I was able to make it so much easier to create the perfect wing eyeliner. I know like it's one of those things that you're gonna mess up on, and you know what, that's perfectly fine. Practice makes perfect. I know it's totally cliche to say that, but it's the honest truth. Keep practicing, Makeup is meant to be fun. Don't be so hard on yourself. If you mess up, just wipe it off, rub it off, try it again, okay? Eventually you'll get it. I have faith in you. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on your notifications. And to do that, you're going to click the bell next to my name after you subscribe, and that's going to notify you as to when my next upload is. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what type of content you would like to see on my channel. I hope to see you all soon. Bye.